Ooh, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the chop shop. We're trying to work on Sandy. At least a little bit of something. No more diesel shit today. You guys didn't really seem to give a shit about the diesel stuff, which I understand. I don't really give a shit either, but it's been how I've been making my living. So this is something I had to kick out. Figured might as well record it while I do. But I think what I'm gonna want to do, first and foremost, the garage is clean. We had a little get together for the wife out here for her birthday, and we all just kind of hung out here. It was easier than having 1,000 people in and out of the house. Garage is big enough, so we did it out here. So obviously went through and did a little bit of cleaning. Still much more to do. Like I said, I want to paint this thing, so that will be coming at some point in time soon. But you see, I got old Sandy up in the air here, and I do believe I am still got stuff in the way here. I am bumper. This camera is still blurry. Is that more good? That's a little more good. I believe I am the bumper and core support bolts away from getting this doghouse off. I do believe I have all the bolts. I even kind of started getting some of this stuff prepped, because once the front end does come off, I'm going to blow it apart because I want to wire wheel and paint everything. And I do believe I'm about to the point where I can get this front end off. I think that's what I'm going to try to do today. See, I got her hood off, and I don't know if you ever saw how grody it was before. I'll post some pictures. I did wire wheel and paint the underside of her hood, and that's going to be the plan for the firewall, at least from here down, and the inner fenders. So I want to get this thing off, wire wheeled everything. I'm not going to make it that far today because I'm hoping to head back out for work tomorrow. But yeah, start making some progress on this thing. So I'm gonna get this front end all apart, at which point in time it's gonna make it easier for me to get this engine and trans out of here. So yeah, I got all the wires kind of tucked up out of the way. I'll probably end up cleaning up some of this firewall nonsense. So I imagine this thing will probably never have heat again, or AC. I don't know. Maybe I'll just make a plate to go right there and cover that up in case I change my mind. I had decided, after talking to a couple buddies, because you know I suck at wires. I've got a couple buddies who are actually really good at wiring and such. I'm gonna have them help me probably like wire tuck this thing, because when I put it all together, again, I don't really want to see any of the wires. I mean, when you pop this hood, I want you to see kind of a ratty, roughish looking truck. And when you pop the hood, I really want it to really just kind of stop and jaw drop people about how clean the under hood is. As you know, the engine at one point in time, that's the 260, but it was a really clean, nice looking engine. It was kind of a diamond in the rough, if you will. But I want the whole underside of the truck to look meticulous. So we're going to use like that semi-gloss or matte tractor implement paint on the firewall, inner fenders, kind of wire tuck, see if I can fill in a lot of these holes that aren't going to be reused. And I don't want to see any damn wires. I'll probably end up also upgrading my MSD box. Probably completely eliminate the original box of the truck, because you know I kind of just tied into that to activate that. But I mean, it doesn't make sense to really have both of those to me. I'd like to put the MSD box probably in the interior of the truck. I might even relocate the battery to the back, because I want pretty engine, and that's it. I don't want to see any other nonsense in here besides just the clean matte black, pretty engine, aluminum radiator, and that's it. But like I said, I'm pretty sure I am just the bumper being in my way, and those two core support bolts away from getting this doghouse off. So I guess we'll just get at it. First though, it is a little chilly in here. Tis it is. Here in southern Michigan, it is starting to get a little cold. I don't know what it is outside, but it's only 60 in the garage, which isn't horrible, but you know, it has heat, so I'm gonna use it. So I'm gonna drink my little Gucci ass Big B the wife got me. And let's get to work. Alright, let's see. Holy crap, I grabbed the right size. I grabbed the right size for the first time ever. Okay, so let's try and get this bumper up here. And if you're wondering why I'm tearing the front end off, in case you missed it, can you see me? You can see me. I want to crown VIC spot this thing. I've decided on my cam. I got my heads ordered, ready to be picked up. Decided on my intake manifold. I'm hoping to make a couple good runs over the next couple weeks. Start ordering my crown VIC stuff. And just start going ham in this thing. Snow's about to fly. Hopefully I can get my impact in here. Please. Not really. Not really. Good bite on there. Ooh, I got her though. I got her. I got her. What about this guy? I'm gonna get that lucky here. Or I can just strip the shit out of it. Let's get this lower one over here real quick, I suppose, and then we'll figure out how I'm gonna fight these top ones. Can't get on this guy very well either, I cannot. Dang it. So do it the Amish way. Do it with my hands. Imagine the crossbeam bolts. Bolts are probably going to fight me the same way. Get this body mounts replaced. Get in there. Being in a truck, there's not that much room to work with this thing up there. Annoying. Ain't no way I'm gonna get an extension in there. We'll get her done tomorrow. Just a little 16th of a turn at a time. I finally got it broke loose here, I think. Ah. Lance is handy. Okay. Okay. There's that. Wow. So I managed to cut multiple fingers, but that's bumper success. And so that was in the way of basically just the grill coming up and over this way. But I think all I got to do now is get those two guys. Oh wow, I didn't even realize this one was totally gone. There's not even a body mount bushing on the bottom side of here. I'm sure these aren't going to fight me at all to come out.
Yeah, bud. Oh, it broke. Broke like a motherfucker.
Super broke. So, replacing those anyways. At least I didn't have to cut them out. It wasn't in the best place to get any sort of cutting devices. So, okay. I think that's all that should be holding this. I think. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure, guys. I think. Pretty sure that's all that's. I think something's holding on to me somewhere, maybe. What's got a hold on me yet? What are we holding on to? Probably some hidden shit that I don't know about. Okay, so I found what was holding me. Same thing as the lightning, actually. There is a bolt right inside this door. I don't know if I can really get you into it, but it's right in there. And she looks like she's dangling pretty free now. I gotta get the other one, but I think this is gonna let us be free. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. So pretty sure we're free. At this point in time, I need some assistance. Wife! Wife, I need your help! Put it all down. Sweet. Thank you. So guys, it stopped now. Kind of melted a little bit, but it was hailing here in southern Michigan here for a minute. But front end is off. I originally just kind of had intentions on pumping the brakes here for a minute, but I mean, at this point in time, it's what, a ground strap, 2 bolts, and shifter cross member. Go ahead and get this engine and trans out of here. So I think that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. And I mean, and that'll allow me to make some progress where I don't really have to spend a lot of money. I can clean up the frame, start cleaning up the firewall, fill in any holes that I'm not gonna reuse later. Same thing for the front end. And it's not really gonna take up that much more room. I think it's also gonna allow me to intake some funds, because I've already had a couple people be interested in the beams, so I can recoup a little bit of money there. This, I mean, it's at least a good rotating assembly. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the pistons, rods, crank of that engine, so that's of value to somebody. Sure, someone probably wants that 3-speed along with my Hirsch shifter, because we're not going to be reusing that. So I can at least get this thing blown apart, and take a little bit of funds, and then that will allow me to buy some of my Crown Vic stuff. I don't quite want to take the beams and everything off of it at the moment because I still want it to be able to be rolled around as such, because obviously, like I said 15 times now, I want to paint the garage, so I don't want to make this thing immobile just yet. But I guess let's get this drivetrain out of here. I already got one of the bolts out of here already. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I mean, these Hirsch shifters are fantastic. But getting these 2 bolts that hold the shift lever, shift rod, whatever you want to call it, itself, can kind of be a pain. Not so much to get out, but very much trying to get your fingers in here to put this thing together. Super suck. So, but once this is out of the way, I should be able to, especially with the front end off, just probably drop that cross member and get this guy out of here. Got him. Got it. Scoot over the side real quick. Ooh. Sweet. Sweet Daddy D. How did it go down my shirt? There it is. All right. So, I think what I should be able to do now is jack this transmission up to the cross member. There we go. There we go. Fuck. Alright, well. Get some of this stuff out of the way then. Up the truck then along, up here where it's a little less chaotic. I believe I'm just down to the ground strap. And don't judge me that the cable is red. That's what I had. All I had and made it happen. My fuel line crimped right here. So hopefully, when I pull this fuel supply off, it doesn't spew all over me. I'm sure it's probably going to a little bit. Alright. This engine should be ready to come out of here. And then only mess we have to make is going to be when the transmission spews all over me. Maybe I can find a bag. I think I got some Gorilla Tape. Tape that up to hopefully not make a mess. Big surprise. I put the jack stands right in the way of where I need the cherry picker to be. This is turning out to be kind of a stressful tear apart, blow apart here, guys. My back is hurting very, very bad. I'm tired. But we're gonna power through this. Maybe we'll grab it right here. And then maybe we can scoot it out this way. Let's see. Alright. All the boards are strung the bus. Oh, now I'm kind of in the way of jacking this up. Well, we got room. Let's see how she do. Got that transmission taped up, so hopefully it doesn't spew all over. No, there's still water in there. That's fine.
Still hitting the headers there. There she goes. That's clear. Good. Ah, the speedometer cable.
Damn it.
Speedo cable out. I don't know if you can see it or not, but my cheap little plastic bag and lunch plate not last very long. On my transmission, so it's spewing everywhere. Not the best angle, but it's doing it. Wow. Success, motherfucker. Woo-hoo.
All right, fellers. So at this point in time, I need to do some cleaning and some planning and some disassembly because there are parts off this that are still good. I mean, like the water pump has like 5 miles on it, brackets, timing cover, motor mount, starter, all that's staying with me, bell housing, oil pan, and that block can go find the new home. Transmission, I'm likely going to find the new home with the Hurst shifter, so I should definitely recoup some money off that. I may or may not keep the lever because all the kits that I've been looking at come with little short stubby guys, and obviously being in a truck, I want it's already over there. You can't see it, but it's already over there. I need that long shifter arm. So to be able to recoup a little bit of money off of this, I mean, this is a fully functioning transmission, fresh gaskets, fresh fluid, Hurst shifter, so it's definitely money to be recouped there. I mean, if I make $100 off that block, I'll be more than happy. Need to wire wheel this whole, and I'll tag you along for some of this future stuff. Just planning for right now, because obviously with the Crown VIC swap, these go bye-bye, this goes bye-bye, the whole cross member goes bye-bye, and then I'm gonna have rack and pinion, so this giant steering box out of here. So, but yeah, this all needs wire wheel, the pressure wash, all this shit needs cut out of the way. Get these headers out of the way. Like I said, they're not impossible, but it is definitely a tight squeeze to get in here and disconnect these. So that's kind of why I left them in here for now while they pulled it out. Now the engine's out of the way, I have easy access to those. But that's gonna be next. It's just kind of cleaning and planning and prepping and trying to sell some shit and bring some money back into the garage so I can start buying some stuff to do this VIC swap. My heads are already in. They're at the machine shop. It's just, long story short, I haven't been running as much as I would like to have been. So I don't want to owe this dude money. I just want to show up and pay him in whole for these heads because I don't like owing people money. It just sucks. I don't like it on my conscience. Wow. So I actually ended this episode, but ended up having a little bit more extra time and had to do an oil change and the black Cummins and a fuel filter on the white Cummins, and have since completely destroyed my, as of yesterday, clean ass garage. So I think what I'm gonna want to do is throw the wheels back on this turd, roll it out, and do some pressure washing. I don't have any degreaser or anything, but I mean, anything has got to be better than this. So maybe I will just break out a scraper. Ugh, gross.
And is that? That is. Boom! Got a little girl out there. These lifters. Did anybody see the episode of, I believe it was Engine Masters, or no, I think it was actually Roadkill Garage, where David Freiberger addressed the fact that Comp, which these are Comp, is tired of the quality of lifters being produced because they keep failing. So now they're making an upgrade that you can buy as, you know, an upgrade for an additional cost, because they know they're putting out a shit quality product, but they're still also offering these. It's like, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me that they know they are putting out a faulty product and make an upgrade that you can buy, but continue making a product that they know, again, that it's faulty. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, if you know you're making a shit product, stop fucking making it. Sorry for the mood swings that I feel like are clearly coming through on this here episode. My bipolar is showing. My bipolar is showing real hard in this episode. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna make progress on the truck, and just everything is gonna. Jeez, this is grody. I'm not gonna drag you along for all this mess, guys, but I am gonna try and scrape out what I can, and then come through and hit this with a pressure washer, because it is just. It was rough everywhere. I might also need to grind my scraper a little more straight, but I'm gonna clean this out, scrape this out, bust out the pressure washer. Kind of looks neat with the front end off. Also kind of intimidating because it's besides hacking up the frame and doing the frame notches, the most torn apart. That's not fair. It's not fair to say that. I've had the whole floorboard out of this truck. I've had this truck cut up a handful of times, I guess, huh? I don't know why I'm intimidated about what I'm doing this time. Alright, so slight change of plans again. Started cleaning like the cross member and the motor mounts, perches, whatever you want to call them, and the spring perches. And then I was like, dude, you're cutting all of this out. Like, this goes bye-bye, this goes bye-bye, this goes bye-bye. So I'm still going to pressure wash it, but like, started scraping it and everything, and I'm like, well, for why? Like, that's all going to the scrapyard after this. So I'm going to get the steering box out of here, which will let me get, obviously, the pump, the box out of the way. Going to give me way more room to get the pressure washer in here more good. And yeah, that is where we stand. Steering box unbolted. I unbolted it for whatever reason at the rag joint for whatever reason, instead of right here at the collar, which I do believe, to reconnect to the future rack and pinion. It's just it's whatever. It's 2 bolts. I'll put it back on later. And for this button, I just need to hit this with my purse. Pitman arm off of here. Maybe. I don't want to gallop this thread because all this shit's new. Somebody's probably gonna want to wait to have somebody replace some shit that's already new, you know what I mean? The BFP, big fucking purse. There it goes. There she goes. So this wasn't hitting it with the purse at the right angle. Jeez, that's heavy. Look at this bullshit. That was that power steering bolt I was talking about having to get the bracket out of the way. What is this? I thought they only did this in like front wheel drive cars from the early 2000s. What the frick? Okay. I think that's about as clean as we're gonna get her. Now it's really just trying to not be completely covered in gunk while I continue to work on this thing. At this point in time, I'm probably gonna get the air out, half-ass blow dry it, try to sweep up my floor, and kind of gather up a plan of attack. Like I said, I've said like 10 times now, I just keep not having the money to make it happen, or necessarily the time, despite the fact that I just spent all the time doing that. I'm really wanting to paint this garage, but obviously I'm already like all set up, so it's going to be a really big deal to make it happen. But clean up all this nonsense, all this freaking diesel oil the dog's always been into, so that's stupid cool. But yeah, so gather some sort of plan of attack here, remove whatever else needs to be removed in an organized, clean manner so I can resell. I mean, I'm sure somebody has interest in the motor brackets. Said I'm not reusing any of the suspension shit, so you know, people are gonna have interest in that. I'm sure somebody's gonna want that. Again, you know, the 3-speed, the engine. Somebody probably want my heads and shit I've got laying around. I want to get rid of my clutter and bring some money back into the chop shop here so I can start buying Crown Vic stuff. I gotta go pick up my heads, which I super don't need right now, but they're sitting at the machine shop waiting on me. Blah, blah, blah. All that jazz. But before we go, guys, I'm legit like, I'm like 400 hours I think away from being monetized right now. So if you guys could like super do me a solid, obviously like, subscribe, share. Believe it or not, like 80% I think of my viewers are not subscribers. So if you're here, please hit the subscribe button, hit the dingly bell, and just share it on Facebook, screenshot something, throw it on the Instagram, tag me in it. Let's get this audience growing. I already have my subscribers that I need. I have almost double the amount of subscribers I need for monetization. But I'm this close to the hours, the watch hours that I need to be monetized. And once that happens, by no means am I going to be a rich man, but I can start making a little bit of money off YouTube for the first time in years, which will all go into Sandy and Lucy and upgrading the garage and such. And I can provide you guys with better content. Maybe I'll even actually get myself an actual camera, because I record and edit 100% of everything that I do on my cell phone. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. Cell phone. We on a cell phone. But yeah, guys, like, subscribe, share, and clean up this garage, and we'll keep making Sandy progress. I don't want to quite get her immobilized yet, which I guess wouldn't be that big of a deal. I could technically put her on rollers. Blah, 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 blah. You're supposed to be ending the episode. Get out of here.